ancient shrouded... Oh. What? I can hear her. I can still hear the... Okay. You know what? I'm going to try this on. Okay. Let's just remove the No, I'm still I'm just no. It's dramatic. I will give it that. I mean, it's a sort of unsophisticated, vulgar, and let's face it, brutal form of drama, but it makes an impression, doesn't it? And it's not a leather gimp suit, so it has that going for it. But I'm afraid I am most emphatically a member of Team No. Really. I mean, the mask itself... There is a certain something about the mask. Not a total fan of masks, except when I don't want anyone to know who I am. But it's... I mean, out of curiosity. Okay. Yeah, you don't look massively impressed. It's still me in the go. I'm still here underneath this. If I get changed, give me a second. I mean, okay, you know what? I'm seeing the potential for some drama. Yes, I am. This I can imagine working. It's very similar in a way to the Nightingale hood. It's just a little more intimidating. In fact, I can't help but feel it might actually work. Let's have a look. What does this do? Bows. Okay. For now, I'm going to stick with the being able to breathe, but yeah, no, I'm still here. Okay, dude. You look like your face is paralyzed.
What can I do for you?
You could do that. That's okay.
If you need anything else, just ask.
No, you look a little better now. You look a little better. Okay, anyway. We have actually got what we came for. We got the assassin's armor. We've killed the bandit for the Jarl of the Reach. And now all we have to do is get out of here. But there was a way out up here. I suspect it's not going to take us back to where we came from, though. Well, it might. You never know. But we've not yet found the hag. So, see, there's a little side of me thinking, you could just leave the way you came now. You don't need to face the hag. But there's another side of me thinking, I really would like to know what's on the other side of this door. And it's right here. We can just peek. Don't move. Has she got her back to somebody's? I thought she was... Okay, she's got her back. She's got her back to us. Hey, don't! Okay. or morning has arrived. Well, we're probably going down there at... Was that you yawning or me? I couldn't quite tell. Okay, I think we're in the clear. See, this is more what I expected. It looks like she was sacrificing one of her own hagraven feathers and juniper berries. Bloodthorn? What the hell is that? That looked kind of revolting. If the target dies within 3 seconds, it fills a soul gem. Oh. That is mildly terrifying, but it doesn't look massively functional. Unless, of course, your victim is tied down and unable to move while you soar into them with this thing. I'm thinking one for the museum. Yes, I am. Is that... Oh, is that the... Oh, we can probably just drop off there. Once... I've already... Oh, good grief. Scorches undead for 25 points of damage. That's a terrible bow, though. I mean, really terrible damage. The scorching bit would do the extra damage, but it wouldn't make up for all the damage you lost by using that bloody bow. Yeah, rather than go all the way through, shall we risk breaking our legs? I don't actually think there's much of a risk here, he says, about to land on sloping... If I do that, you're going to run in here anyway and run round, so I'm not going to be the only silly one. See, I think she fell off there, which would make you think she would have landed around about here, maybe. Or here. There are blood splatters absolutely everywhere, which makes it somewhat difficult. No, I dropped that. That's not... No. Collect snow. Brilliant. I think she fell off the others. Oh, please tell me she's not stuck on a ledge. There are no ledges here. Oh, that's stonework. I mean, there's blood here. If she fell there, maybe she hit this and then slid off. Didn't get caught on there. Maybe she dropped into the... into the snow. She just plopped off and fell into the snow. Now, we've cleared everything from this place as far as I can see. And now we have to get back out again. The thing is I don't see a quick way out. I have a feeling we have to go all the way through Deepwood Redoubt. And according to my map, this set of Nordic ruins is different to the one we saw earlier, which I did think was the case, as this appears to be sunken in a natural bowl. A little hidden bed. Oh, you know, now that I've said that out loud... Iron Grace. Where? Oh, there you are. You don't want to come up here? Now that I've said that out loud, I want a secret lair deep in a hidden, I don't know, not valley, whatever you would call. What is the natural bowl-shaped area of land surrounded by mountains called? Cauldron, maybe. It's a good word, isn't it? I want one. Look at this. It would be so easy to defend as well if you didn't put idiots on the battlements. I mean, I'm not suggesting I move here. But if I keep acquiring money, I could imagine one day bringing a small army here and having a mini kingdom. That would be kind of cool. Inigo, don't make me come back and get you. Dude! We would definitely have to do something about the entrance, though. I mean, getting there was a bit of a pain, really. We would want some construction done inside, and we would want... well, we'd want some redecorating done, wouldn't we? Yes, we most certainly would. But I can see this. I can actually see this. And then we've got this other ruin over there. I know we've got everything we need to get from this area right now. I do know that. I am aware of it. And where was Shadowmere? Where did we leave the horse? He was right around here somewhere? No, I think it was further away, wasn't it? I think it was further away. Somewhere over there. There we go! Now, I'm not saying I want to go in there and fight off a small Forsworn army. But can we just peek and see what's there? Just so we know. I don't know why, but it looks the exact sort of place that Orion's going to tell me there is some... ancient relic awaiting my attention. It looks abandoned, though. But considering that we're forsworn... Volshig. Okay. Let's have a... That was me. That was me. That was me. I'm a little parched. And tired. Just having a quick glance around inside. What do you think's in here? Aha. Out of curiosity, what would have hit me? Not too important, but let's just... ancient tomb or something? Looks more like a sacrificial chain. Oh. Yes, something straight to the face. By the looks of things. And that was it. Ultimate healing. Actually, you know what? Some of those ultimate healing things might not be a terrible idea. I'm hoping I can now make good enough potions to keep myself alive when I go through the transformation. But those ultimate potions could be a good option as well. Was that it? Really? That is a little disappointing. Yes, it is. Alright, did we miss anything else? Because there is a dragon ruin. I'd sort of assumed you would... Did I miss a doorway? No. Then how the hell do you get to that ruin? There's got to be a way, surely. Yes, now it's bugging me. It's more than mild curiosity now. It's... We're back to... I feel... Ah. Okay. We can get... Right, it's just a set of stairs. I did hear someone. Is that other tomb open? Somebody's here. And they have, triggered one undead. And then left the other one with all that treasure taunting. Probably they were a little freaked out by this one. Took the treasure that was over here and then... Holy schmuck! Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a definite mistake. In you go. Yes. I know the paralysis is not going to work on him. Hulking drug. Okay. He was a little tougher than I was expecting. Just because the bloody Forsworn in this area are weak does not mean the Draugr will be weak. Making assumptions. Did I hear? Oh, we have probably alerted. We have probably alerted whoever those voices belonged to.
What was that?
Picked a bad time to get lost.
Are they for Swan? No, those are bandits. Come back, come back, come back. We have no particular... What are you doing? You did... Just... Kill him! Kill him then! Kill them! Oh, God. Okay. Bandit outlaw.
Wait to count out your
Oh,
coins.
I did not think you were in range. Okay, maybe they're not that strong. Okay, moon... Oh. So, wait. Strong Draugr? Not so strong bandits. Okay. I can handle that. Well, seeing as we've already... You know what, Inigo? My sense of curiosity seems to be overwhelming my good sense. Have I been crawling around in dungeons a little too much? Received way too many blows to the head? Because right about now, I should be heading back to check on the museum and also make plans for conquering Markarth. Excavation? I should not be engaging in idle... Okay. Bit of money. Every little helps. So there is an excavation site and there's a door. That is going to lead to some horrible dungeon. We are not going in there. No, we're not. I just want to know... There's nothing around on the outside. Volshiga. Yeah. I have no real need to visit Volshiga. But there are bandits on the outside. It's probably a fair bet there are bandits on the inside. And Draugr. The bandits apparently are not much of a problem. The Draugr, on the other hand, could be. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Let's get out of here and hope that the museum has been cleaned up by now. It has been a little while. You would think, well, I don't know, there was an awful mess. Yeah, it's doing it again. That curiosity thing really, really is a little overpowering today. It's probably the lack of sleep. Yeah, that's almost certainly what it is. The lack of sleep making me want to go and visit places I have no business visiting.
Right now. I don't know who you think I am if you don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly.
These two need to get a life or a better hobby, because that one is somewhat embarrassing. Who is that down there? Is that Thalmor? Such mixed feelings about them. Such excellent sense of style. Yet so very annoying. I know what you're thinking, Inigo.
Ah, good day, my friend. A group of mercenaries came through town and sold their spoils, and my contacts informed me of a rare item amongst the haul. I thought you may want to use it, or perhaps place it on display.
Okay, so everything's back to normal. Well,
what can I do for you?
To usual. Everything is... Okay, what is... Oh! Oh, is this because we've got the archaeology... Hello?
Yes? You
Mate?
need something?
Yeah, oh, I see you got back.
Ah, you're back as well.
Well spotted.
Arian did a wonderful job restoring the museum. You wouldn't know to look at it that it was ransacked a few days ago. I want to thank you for your understanding and forgiveness. And once again, I am very sorry for all the trouble this has caused. I am going to redouble my efforts at improving security here, because if Jalal was drawn here, surely others will be. I found something amongst Jalal's personal effects, tucked away in Engelman's Rest, which I would like you to have.
Okay.
It was our father, Hagram's sword. And with Jalal dead, it passes to me, and I would like you to have it.
I would be apparently honored. I'll take it.
Thank you. Arian has already set a place for it, above the fire in the safe house.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got my eye on you, though. Don't let me down again. Okay?
Fair winds to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm giving you a second chance, but you don't get to sit on the... oh, never mind. Never mind. Just... what do you think's going to go here? I've got this sneaking suspicion.
How can I help?
Okay, so that's the archaeologist. I've got a sneaking suspicion. Well, I've actually got a sneaking suspicion that Orion has access to intelligence she should not. But I have a feeling if I get the few things missing for the Bard's College, I might notice something new here one day. Oh! Oh, God. Archaeologist...
Wow.
Let's go check the guild. We had chief archaeologist, scruffy dirty guy, Professor somebody or other. It's here. It's here. Can't remember his name, but we now have a chief archaeologist. I don't know what that's going to mean. I also have another perk. Yes, I do. Probably want... still have an airship, I see. Not quite got my brain around that yet.
Staying out of trouble?
That... do... oh, no, dude, seriously?
Staying out of trouble?
Follow me, I need your help. If I tell you to follow me, can I... Okay, so you will follow me. Brilliant. And out of curiosity, let's split up. I need you to do something. Time to manage the loot. Interesting finds. Maybe. Can I... I've stored some stuff. I don't think I've got any spare outfits on me. I've stored them in our house for now. What could... Cloak for Sworn. No, I want to keep that. Well, it's a test, really, isn't it? Let's just... Ooh, okay. Brilliant. I need to then... Take that off you because you look silly. Right, okay. Let's split up now. Probably a good idea. I have lots of work. Get back to myself. Okay, well, it's good to know. So we can bring them along briefly. Attire them in something less disgusting. And now we need to come up with something. What do you think? Do you think they should wear the same as us? The lighter version, maybe? Or do we need something else? I sort of feel like he should have something a little less adventurous. He is, after all, going to be staying here, probably. Anyway.
Staying out of trouble?
What can you tell me about archaeology?
It's hard, messy work and meticulous, careful work at the same time. You don't dig hard enough, and you'll never get to anything. But dig too hard, and you risk damaging the findings. You'll find excavation sites all across Skyrim. Just look in or near Dwemer in Nordic ruins. Just bring a pickaxe and start carefully digging, and you should be sure to find a few fragments. I've set up a station here in the guild house for assembling fragments. Feel free to use it whenever you like.
Believe it or not,
fragments and you should be able to
I've been experimenting, shall we say.
Some are common, others hard to find, and a few are rather rare.
Okay, and how goes the dig planning?
Well, it's kind of hard to plan when you don't have enough manpower. Could you dig me up another digger?
Yes, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
All right, then.
I am, in fact, working on it. And on a quartermaster. Yes. Okay. Excavation. Oh, yeah. Right.
Good day.
So, we have got a lot of things to take from the house and put in the museum. And then I want to think about the archaeology perks a little bit. And also complain about the weather. Let's put that on the to-do list. And make a bunch more potions. I don't think I'm going to have enough ingredients to make enough healing potions to do the transformation. But I definitely want to make some invisibility potions and maybe a few more poisons before we head off to Markarth, because that is the next step. This outfit works quite well on display. The brutality of it really does work, but I can't help but feel the central support needs to be a little taller so that the hood doesn't collapse. It should be raised a little, and perhaps we should put some sort of gems inside that sparkle slightly like eyes, just to give the idea that you're being looked at. It's a very different outfit to the leather spanky suit, isn't it? Although, if you think about some of the Brotherhood members we have known, this kind of brutal, in-your-face approach probably would work better. And it does look pretty good on display. I've actually got the Dark Brotherhood section of the museum complete now. I don't have the Thieves Guild section complete. I've got the Guildmaster stuff, the Nightingale stuff. I don't have the bust of the Grey Fox here. I may bring it. Queen Bee statue. I'm still not sure why some of these items are here and some are not. Perhaps I visited here? Oh, is that what it is? Did I find these, then just bring them here before I went back to Delvin? Maybe I should take these to Delvin, give them to him, then we can get them complete at the Thieves Guild. can I then make replicas here? Or can I then just take them from the Thieves Guild once, you know, we've pleased Delvin and put them here? Tell him we're putting them somewhere for safekeeping. The one thing I'm missing is the Blackguard's armor. The Blackguard's armor, as it is spelt. I don't know what that is. I should probably ask Orion what it is and how he knows of it. This section is actually looking reasonably complete, although there is a fairly disgusting section back here with no... well, nothing placed here. I'm not completely sure what Orion was thinking, although I have a feeling it's a vampire-themed section. But this entire section of the museum, I think, is out of bounds for the public. At least, I think they would find it difficult to get here. I'm actually going to take this for now. I want to see what is required to improve it and whether it's worth it. It's one of the things that I think I could possibly use. I mean, it even works with this outfit. If I wanted to be intimidating, the only problem with it is, I mean, it's even got a slight glow. Some sort of magical glow to make you look even more intimidating. The only problem, of course, is this outfit is one that everyone will recognize and think, there's Leonard from the museum. Why is he wearing a scary mask? But I could, of course, use it with the Nightingale. Oh, I need to take off the other little things. I mean, it makes the Nightingale armor look so much more intimidating, doesn't it? Perhaps that's what they based it on. Maybe they'd had some encounter with Nightingales and thought, ooh, like that. And to be honest, can't say I blame them. Yeah, so this section of the museum is, well, it is accessible to the public, I guess, but they have to know the secret. Well, they either have to know the secret or they have to be in the museum at the moment someone presses the button, which I suppose could happen. Although I can't imagine why anybody would come here. It really is a very boring thing. I've no idea. This feels almost like Orion's expecting... well, God knows what he's expecting. It's called the Dragon Gallery or something. The Dragon Book? I can't remember. I've never really spent any time here because, you know, I mean, why would I bother? It was called the Dragonborn Hall or something, whatever that actually means. Okay. I've got everything placed, and I have not only had a night's sleep, I've refreshed all my potions and poisons, and I'm really beginning to crank out some fairly impressive ones at this point. Yes, I am. I actually have some potions stored. No, that's poisons. Where were the potions? Yes, the restore health, 175 points. I've got 33 of them made. I need a lot more made before I make the transformation. Now, what I didn't realise at the time was I was only wearing one of my rings. One of my special rings for alchemy. So I can actually make potions that heal almost, I think it's 190? So the rest of them I'm going to make that sort of strength. And my poisons are now looking really good. I don't know what I'm going to use. I'm not bothering with any more frenzy poisons. They don't last long enough. 10 seconds is just nothing. They go into a bit of a fight, and then they stop fighting, and everyone forgives them. It's kind of useless, really. Paralyzed for 47 seconds. 47 seconds, and it damages 47 points per second for 10 seconds. That's 470 damage. That will kill a lot of things. And the weakness to poison ones now make them 93% weaker to poison and do an initial 140 points. So one of these and one of these should pretty much drop everything. I now have some resist potions that give me resist frost, fire, and poison, and I've got some magic and some sneak resists as well. I'm making sure I've got a few of those. Let's just nip to the blacksmith and ask him what is required to improve this mask. I don't think I'll actually have him do it because the guy in Whiterun is a little better. So all it requires is leather. Now he can improve it to exquisite, but I'd prefer legendary. Yes, I would. Okay, let's get under some protection from the weather. I need to, of course, sort out my weapons again now that I've spoken to him. Now that the museum is back up and running, the next order of business is to return to the Jarl of Markarth and tell him the good news about the bandit leader he wanted dispatched. And whilst I'm there, I do have a number of other interesting things to check in on. Obviously the Gauntlets of the Crusader for the set, but I can't help but feel that Red Eagle's sword and Merun's razor would be nice items to acquire for the museum. Although, in the case of Merun's razor, the very sound of that makes me think perhaps that could be useful for me in other ways too. I could always make a replica, I suppose. I do have some Thieves tasks there, and apparently oh yes, Strom's journal. That was the journal I found when I snuck into the dig site. Of course, this could be a very good place to find potential archaeologists. I need to check the list of people and keep my eyes open for them. And perhaps even check in the museum or the archaeology. You don't think there are things in that site that could be for the museum? I mean, I do need Dwemer fragments, of course. Maybe I will think about that. I was tempted to go via Whiterun and drop this mask in to be improved, but it's a little out of the way. I'm sure at some point I will be traipsing across. I have a feeling I'm heading to Winterhold at some point. One of the people on the list was somebody who dropped out of the college there, I think. So they'll possibly be found in that area, or at least somebody may have spotted them. I think we just head directly to Markarth for now. If I need the mask for some reason, I can, of course, use it in its current state. It's just, you know, it's just nice to improve it where possible. Markarth is almost certainly a lucrative place to set up business, what with it having the silver mines and everything. And it seems to be pretty interesting from an archaeological perspective as well. However, I can't help but feel it's a little,
Excuse me. Do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
No, I'm afraid I haven't. I'm looking for a house myself. It's a little... I mean, it's impressive, but it's also a little forbidding. It's a little bleak. It's not exactly what I would call, well, homey, if you know what I mean. Somehow it manages to look impressive and yet ruined. It's bleak. Not bleak Windhelm bleak, but bleak nonetheless. However, this was the right place, yes. Understone Keep. It's also a little, well, messy as well. I mean, it's not just sort of a little harsh. It is messy. There's rubble here. Why can't they just get a work group down here with some pickaxes and some shovels and just clear the place up a little? It would look so much neater. You know what? Markarth needs me. Yes, it does. Hello, Jarl Igmund.
Treat my people fairly, and I will do the same to you.
Excellent. The leader of Deepwood Redoubt is dead.
I'm impressed. Forsworn usually makes short work of mercenaries, but that you took care
I'm not a mercenary.
Here's your reward.
I'm not a mercenary. I am a solver of problems. A businessman that knows how to get things done. You see? Do you have any... Okay, I've not really spoken to you much, have I, my Jarl? Has the war been hard on Markarth? Is that why there's all that rubble down there?
It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started.
Right. Yeah, that was a little foolish of you. Your steward should have probably... Dragons have returned to Skyrim. There was an attack in... Dragons have returned to Skyrim. Dragon. There was one dragon. There was an attack in the marketplace. I don't know if you know about this. It happened a while ago. I was there to witness it.
My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control.
Oh, of course they're here in your city. They've snuck in. Why did you arrest the Nord militia? Ah, right, well, probably to save your own backside, right?
The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out.
Yes,
So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear, and now Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for.
You thought the Aldmeri Dominion would not find out? You didn't think they would have a good intelligence agency? Have you seen the way they dress? They might as well be advertising. We have spies everywhere. I mean, they wear black with hoods and... They wear a special type of black robe that suggests somebody, you know, who has access to intelligence. Incidentally, you know, if you're looking for someone who could counter that sort of intelligence, I might be able to help you out in that regard, you know, if I was a resident here. Oh, did he mention the Empire lost the Reach before? Did you? Okay, how?
When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn.
Yeah. Here's the... So they want the cities back. I have to ask why. They don't exactly look the civilized type. Have you seen what they were? I mean, they seem to be pretty much at home in the hills with sticks and spikes and, well, blood everywhere. That and horns. They've got this thing with horns. Fine. There is a dragon. I don't know if you know this. There is a dragon back in Skyrim.
Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from dragon's fire here.
The beds. Yeah, about that. If I purchase a house here, would you guys be mortified if I imported a bed that was somewhat softer than, you know, granite? However, on that subject, do you have any more work for me?
I do. A personal matter. My father died trying to negotiate the Force One, back when that was possible. They took his shield to those Hargraven beasts they consort with. I need you to bring it home where it belongs. I warn you, it's dangerous work. No man of mine has ever faced a Hargraven and lived. I'll understand if you decline.
Actually, no. I've faced them before. They're not much of a problem for me, although they're a little problem. I will admit it. It will be tough, but of course I will do it for you. This is a personal task. Don't worry about it. I'm on the job.
Divines watch over you.
Excellent.
Good speaking with you.
Yeah, yes, thank you very much. This is a personal task, Inigo. This is a personal task. That's what happened with Elisif before she offered me a house. This is good. Yes, it is. And you know what? He does have a point.
Silverblood family will be heard.
Yeah, you might want to speak up, as I keep mentioning. This is good for more reasons than I previously thought. I mean, Markarth is a good place for business, but I hadn't considered this. It's also probably the most dragon-proof place in Skyrim. If we have another, dragon incident, it might be nice to have a house that is, somewhat flame-resistant. Although I'm not totally sure I need to go so far as to have a bed to match it.